pickup.
This is Sandra. And this is Wookie, because apparently we didn't get a single establishing shot of Sandra Farms, so this will do. We are up in the mountains in Sandra Farms. It is a specialty coffee farm. All of their coffee is shade grown, which just makes it. A few other factors that contribute to the specialty coffee farm is their crop diversity, their unique microclimate, and they are environmentally friendly. I think it's really interesting and also pretty confusing that Puerto Rican coffee is one of the only things that's not regulated by the United States, by the mainland. It's controlled by the Puerto Rican government. Puerto Rican people don't really have any representation in the US, so for Puerto Rico to have control over its own coffee seems like a big deal to me, and I think a lot of other people that know the restrictions that Puerto Rico has when it comes to trading and selling. The Jones Act affects trading in Puerto Rico a lot because it doesn't allow Puerto Rico to trade with the rest of the world like the United States can, because it all has to go through a US port. So I don't want to just fly over the Jones Act, but just know I'm going to come back to this for its own separate episode because it's a pretty complicated old maritime law, and if you're interested, just Google the Jones Act and see how destructive it is. An island that's 100 miles by 35 miles is only going to be able to produce so much coffee, and only a portion of that coffee is going to be usable and sellable or specialty coffee. So we can't really compete with the rest of Latin America or the rest of the world when it comes to producing just coffee. However, one way that we can compete with the rest of the world, and we are, is by growing specialty coffee. So all the coffee on this farm is hand-picked and is roasted in an extremely special way, which I saw last night. And that kind of helps us break out of the commodity by growing something that is so special and so different. And it's been processed in a way that makes it unique, and it's an art form. And you can't put a price on art.
Yeah, so like if you see here, usually coffee trees are really thin and gentle.
Yeah, these are thick boys.
Yeah, these are about 15 to 20 years old, which is
Whoa.
very old for coffee.